Hi, I'm Dr. Sigmund here with Chiropractic, and I'm here again to talk to all my golfers out there. And one of the most overlooked things that I find that golfers go out on the course, what they constantly are doing is that they're really just going, straight from their cars, and next thing you know, they're going out to the driving range to hit around a few balls, and then they think they're ready to go. So the most overlooked part of everybody's golf game is really the warm-up. The warm-up is vital to making sure that you're up-regulating your nervous system. And by doing this and up-regulating your nervous system, you have it getting ready to hit those golf shots, because the golf swing is a very ballistic movement. You're essentially going from 0 to 180 miles per hour in just a matter of a couple of seconds. So you want to make sure that everything is firing from your ankles to your knees, to your hips, to your shoulders, your upper body, to make sure that you're getting it ready for the golf swing. And so it only takes about a matter of 5 to 10 minutes to make sure that we're getting your nervous system completely firing, so that everything from your muscles, your tendons, your ligaments, they're all ready for this big golf swing that's about to happen. And so if you're able to get out into that golf course just a little bit earlier before you start to go hit balls, what I want you to do is just a very conventional and easy warm up. And the first thing I want you to do really is to do a single leg stance. It's very, very easy. All you have to do is, before you go hit the golf balls and get out there on the range, I want you to practice doing a single leg stance on each leg. So what you'll do is you'll simply get in a normal stance, put your feet together, and then just simply balance on one leg, starting with the left one. And I want you to be able to do this for about 30 seconds and see how long you can hold it. Start with your eyes open, hold it for 30 seconds, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna switch to the right leg. Okay, and balance on the right leg for 30 seconds as well. And then when you're done with that, try going back to the left leg, and then having the arms out to your side, but I want you to try closing your eyes and seeing how long you can hold it. And that's really going to develop some ankle strategy as well as knee strategy. That's really just the balance that you're going to need whenever you perform this golf swing, because golf swing is really just all about balance, not only into your knees and your ankles and your hips, but your upper body as well. So making sure that we're doing a single leg stance on each side, so that way this nervous system is really ready for the golf swing that you're going to be doing, anywhere between 50 to 60 times in a round. So making sure that we do this, and golfers, even the best golfers in the world, make sure that they always do a warm up before they go out into the course. So make sure that you do this. The single leg stance is the first one. The other one is really getting this upper body ready for the golf swing, and it's really just called trunk rotation. And so the way you do it is you just take your normal golf stance like you have with a 5-iron, and just get your feet just slightly shoulder width apart. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your arms and cross them in front of you, and just take your normal stance. And what you're going to do is you're just going to do a small rotation back and forth, just kind of emulating your golf swing. Start out very slow, and then over time I want you to speed it up and go faster and faster, by making sure that you're keeping your hips steady, but getting more and more speed as you develop throughout the warm-up. And you want to do this for at least about 2 minutes. Not only is that going to warm up your trunk, which is this middle thoracic spine, because that's what's really going to be helpful in getting through the ball, and make sure that's nice and loose and ready to go. Okay, as well as it's going to limit any kind of shoulder issues that you might have, because if you're not able to fully get good rotation from your mid-back, all the stress can be put onto your shoulders whenever you're doing the golf swing. So those are 2 very, very simple warm-ups that you can do before you go out into the golf course, to make sure that all of that nervous system and all those messages that are going from that brain down that spinal cord, all out to those cells, tissues, and organs, and all those nerves are all ready to go and fire, so that way you're ready for the golf swing. Also, another thing that you can do before you go out to the golf course is go see your chiropractor. Always helps to get adjusted, to make sure that all of those joints are not compressing those nerves that are going throughout the body, to make sure we're alleviating as much stress on that nervous system as possible, so that way you go out there to the golf course, you're going to limit your chances of having any kind of an injury. So those are the things I want you to work on. I appreciate you guys being here. Come tune in next week again, Thursday at 1 o'clock, for another edition of Facebook Live at Chiropractic. And I hope you all have a great day. Hit 'em well.